Have you found it yet?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Just trying to find it on the iPad. Oh, yeah. Hello, Sandy. How are you? Look at that. Okay. Oh, someone's adjusted my chair. Not happy. Not happy. Only thing I haven't fussy cut is the 2 bicycles. And I hope you all forgive me, but I'm not doing it. Rightio. So yesterday we made this little card. Oh, bit far forward, bit far back. There we go. There we go. Made that little card. So that's what I made yesterday. Oh, someone does mixed media. It's been at my desk again. It's a little dishevelled. Is this your royal paint?
Yeah, I had it on top over there.
Oh, I might have been showing people. You never know. Oh, look, mess. I didn't realise I still had a mess here. Let's clean up first. How are you all this evening? I hope you're all good. Let's just... Hello, Dee and Lorraine. Hello, Di and Debbie, Pam and Tash. More. Hello, Name John. She's in the room. Hello, Tanya and Bronnie. Hello, Diane, Sandra, Nikki, Marlene, Joanne. Like her sleeves. Yes, well, it's very well worn now. Skivvy. It's a cool colour. I think I bought. Oh, I did. I bought this, and I was wearing the skirt on Sunday, and I bought a dark purple corduroy, like short knee length skirt, like a denim skirt, but it's corduroy, for Runaway Princess. This is a shirt I bought to go with Runaway Princess at our retreat last year in 2021. Geez, someone made a mess on my desk and it was me. Because I shoved Naomi over to her own location last night.
Yeah, 5 minutes before we started, by the way.
No, it wasn't. It was half an hour. It was more than half an hour, actually.
It felt like 5 minutes.
It wasn't 5 minutes, love.
It felt like 5 minutes.
I've got to spend a weekend with her, and she's already whinging. So, we've got a piece of white cardstock and lots and lots and lots of stuff. So what are we going to do? Let's have a look at our pattern papers first. What have we got left? That one, that one, that one. Oh, we must have cut up a couple. Yep, we did. Oh, we're going to keep an ear out. Keep it out. Oh, sorry. I got my head off.
Be in the tunnel already. Anybody else can go now? Oh, she only read her up.
She's at her art desk. She is ignoring you.
No, she isn't. Wheels.
I don't know where she is there.
She ran away.
She's Gonski. What about? I've got a little bit of that left. She's still knocking. I don't know. What if we did like joyful?
I'd be happy to know that Amelia's gone and she's turned on Neighbours.
No, she has to have milk and go to bed.
Amelia has this fascination with Neighbours because she knows
It's about to end.
that it's about to end and that she's going to get either Big Bang Theory or Friends.
Well, hopefully they don't start Neighbours from the beginning or something. That would be devastating.
Lorraine says kind of looks like the pearly gates.
Oh no!
Pam, you looked like you had a great time. That's because Trish is now home from her holiday.
Oh, I hope you didn't bring home a surprise. Hello, Jason.
Bronnie says that you need your warm clothes in Melbourne. Very true.
Yeah.
And Debbie says that she's freezing her butt off.
Love to be part of such a fabulous group. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. You make it fabulous too, Cheryl. You all make it fabulous. Still love the papers I got for her too from you. Oh, that's awesome, Marie. That's wonderful. Yeah, maybe we might change that.
Which one?
Oh, sorry, Pam, but I think I've probably only watched 10 episodes of Neighbours, and most of those might have been when I was a teenager, in my early teens. Yeah. Oh, what was it the other day? It looked like something was going to be rerunning from the start. Can't remember.
Charlie's Angels.
No, that's the Charlie's Angels.
I don't know.
There's a Charlie's Angels series. I'm thinking we might do. What might we do?
Ronnie said it would be cool to see how young they all were when it first started, which is very true.
Oh, they've been showing snippets.
Lucy says hoping everyone's fine.
Some of them have been tragic. I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan. But then a lot of stars started on Neighbours. Don't get me wrong, what do you got? Russell Crowe, Chris Hemsworth, Kylie Minogue, Jason
Hemsworth was thrown away.
What's that?
Chris Hemsworth was thrown
He
away.
has been on Neighbours as well.
Oh, he did both. Maybe that.
I think Chris Hemsworth did both, didn't he? I'm sure I saw him in one of the snippets the other day.
Maybe that was his brother Liam Hemsworth.
Craig McLachlan, a whole heap of people. People have gone from there to NCIS and movies, and didn't Isla Fisher, or was she on Home and Away?
I don't know anyone's names.
I don't know. Have the tissues ready. Well, we won't be watching it unless Lee is.
We'll be in bed by that time. We're waking up at 4 tomorrow.
Yeah, we're on the road at 4. So let's do something like this. Let's shove these papers out. And then make a joyful page. So we've not got a lot of this one. So it's going to be the one that... See, that even looks nice on there. Doesn't that look lovely on there? So we've got this piece of pink. And I've got to cut off the bit there. So let's do... this is going to be a 5-inch square.
Is there any particular name for that?
Oh, it's the pink jumper. And then the teal floral is going to be a 5-inch square. And then the yellow jumper, the big one from the big piece. Let's make that a 5-inch square. And then this one.
Oh, so you want the floral
So I'm going
crown.
to cut this down a bit, this one with the wreath on it. And I'm just going to keep going around and around and around. Just cut it a little bit narrower there, a little bit more here. I'm going to get this one to so I've got up to 5 1/4 by 5 1/4.
Oh, there's only 5 1/4.
So this is the wreathy one. Could probably bring it down a little bit more. I'm going to make it 5 by 5 as well. And yep, I'm hacking bits off. It's going to be 5 by 5. Sorry, Naomi.
So good, I fixed it.
Yeah, it's sort of even all the way around. Got bits trimmed off. And then we've got this bit of glitter left. And let's cut to 4-inch squares. From it. Could I have my Tim scissors, please? That you've snitched. Thank you. She didn't pass them to me like that. Then I'm going to cut the middle out, and then we're going to use the middle. We've got the heater on. It's cold here. I'm being sort of careful tonight, cutting this out. I will move it a little bit of a pace tonight because, very sorry about that, I am getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and driving to Brisbane. And I don't want to be tired. I want to get a good night's sleep. So that means I've got to go to bed early. Because it's a long day tomorrow. So we're going to drive to Brisbane and then we're going to set up our stand. So let's see what we can get out of these. So now let's cut to 3-inch squares. Let's see if we can cut 2 3-inch squares. Yes, very long day tomorrow. And I don't like, I won't be driving tired. The car's packed. We just got to pack our bags, our clothes.
We are going to be sharing.
Well,
I thought those glitter squares are supposed to be 4 by 4.
no, these ones are 3 by 3. We've already cut 4 by 4.
Well,
And then these ones are out of the middle. So we've got, oh crap, 2 that are 4 by 4
yeah.
and 2 that are 3 by 3.
Right, we'll fix that.
You do need to cut the middle out because it's really hard to stick to glitter card. Got our birdie chicken over there. Righty-ho. Let's just move this. Try not to make pearly gates. Okay.
Oh yes, we hope that all goes well at the craft show too. We will be wearing masks because we're coming from a different area. So
Yes, we are traveling from a different area, so we have to be mindful of the safety of those that we are visiting. Like, you don't want to come to an area and potentially, make others sick. So, although Milton did tell us some statistics today that retailers are being adversely affected by the use of masks, because customers won't shop in stores with where people wear masks.
Bonnie says, "Can you share the driving at all?" Yes, Mum and I will be sharing.
Yeah, we'll be sharing the driving. She learnt to drive in my car.
Yeah. Diane B says that this is a great pack, which it really is. I think we still have a few of these.
I had a couple of this one left.
We've got a couple of this one left. Let me just grab a link for you. What week are we?
Millie's here to say goodnight to ladies.
Yeah, it's bedtime. Yeah, 7:21.
Oh.
Okay, after tea. Okay.
Dirty teeth. You gotta respect that.
Yeah, well, she needs to respect the fact that poor daddy does not need a grumpy child in the morning when he's trying to get her ready to go. She's got an excursion tomorrow out at the historical village, and I do not want Quentin to be dealing with a grumpy, tired child.
Diane B says she might need to make a phone call tomorrow. That's all good, Diane. And Sam says,
What's that?
Oh, okay. That's Sandra's just pointed out that my description of like the reef florals is probably not the best description of the piece of paper, just because I don't know how to spell reef, so I put it as floral crown. I was trying to cover the fact that I'm really bad at English. I'm truly sorry. Not how to spell reef.
WREATH.
W.
Yes, WREATH.
Oh, so it's just like wealth, but without the and with an R. Okay.
She did pass high school English, everyone. What do we think? Yes, no, or maybe? Yeah, I do know I'm behind with my photographing I've been photographing the projects. I'm just not getting time to edit the pictures and put them up and put the links up, and Naomi and I are both behind. When we get back from this, we've got to pack a pallet. Well, actually pack a couple pallets.
What are pallets?
They're the boxes that we put all the stuff in for the trucks to take them to Melbourne for us. Let's say bye to night check. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Mom. Good night. I want to go back.
Getting a bit big.
Yeah, I touched the theme jig. I think I hurt my
Okay. Are you right?
Yeah, just hurt a corner.
So we're going to have 2 photographs. Give Naomi a kiss night. 2 photos that are 3 3/4 by 3 3/4.
Okay. What happened to no sloppy kisses? Oh, I didn't do kisses at school. Then I do them at night. No.
And 2 photos that are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So if you haven't got photos right now and you're following along, don't go off and grab photos. Just make the page and then get photos later. You know what I mean? Like, so if you're making one of my classes and I come to the point of photos, don't run off and grab photos. Just finish your page and then add your photos later.
Okay, so photo sizes, sorry, because I just missed that because I was trying to get a million to me.
So we've got 2 at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 and 2 at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Oh, that brings it together, doesn't it? This has just really come together, hasn't it? Quite quickly. I will go through what I've used. We've got the small fence here. This is a small picket fence. But I'll go through when I put it together what I'm using. And this is the big record player. It's a bit of a busy page. So we've only got a smallish stand at Morayfield, but we're going to try and pack a pretty big punch with how it looks and all that. I'm going to attempt to make it look high impact. Attempt. So what do I do first? Wave my magic wand and it all sticks together. Don't I wish? Wish, wish, wish. Okay, let's make our photo blocks. So we've got some snacks for the trip. Like, we've got, well, one of the snacks is a block of caramel chocolate. So when we really get crazy, to bring us back to sanity. I don't know if that's going to be the truth or not. But I'm surprised it survived. It's been in the house for 24 hours now, and it's quite shocking that it's still in the house. Rightio. So let's move that up there a little bit, and let's make this bottom one. Let's just test the theory with this one. Okay, so we've got our 5" by 5" square of our teal floral print, and it's got pink balloons on the back. And I think when we stick these down,
yes, we will be showing pictures of the stand. And
yep.
Joanne, please bring in your pizza boxes.
Yes, anyone that's got packaging. She had a magic wand so that she could put me back together. Oh, Sandra, don't we all wish for that magic wand? I'm going to have about a 1/2 inch gap on the side and the bottom. You can bring back your packaging. So bring your packaging from us, like not, you know, your Woolworths packaging. So you can bring back packaging, and you can bring in like pizza boxes. So yeah, because we intend on making some room in the car. The car is very full. Let's just say that. The car is very full. So we're going to put our little house down a little bit. Like in just over 1/4 inch on this edge here, and about just under 1/4 inch down. And then let's put our, so it's on an angle tilted to the right, but not as big an angle as the one up above. Now our house is flat, and this is going right over this boundary here. And then let's put our flowers on here, like, oh, they can hang over the bottom. It'll be right. Let's live dangerously. Oh. Let's hang it down the bottom. There. And we've got a birdhouse. This is going to be a bit dimensional for us. But we don't do this with every layout, do we? And get some glue and stick. So this is a sitting bird. I think they're all the same size, the birds. We still want to see the word welcome. I might just stick a bit of foam. But yeah, you can return your packaging. We've got a very so we're very design orientated. Our stand has got a really I think it's an awesome design. We've designed a beautiful stand layout, we think. Hey Naomi John.
Yes.
Naomi's just not sure we're going to have enough time.
I'm going to do a lot.
We've got to do a lot. We've got a lot to set up. But I think it's going to look good. So there we go. That's our first square. Let's put our joyful back here. They're going to need to be painted. So where are we going to go next? We're going to go to the left. I think we might. Oh, I like that. That's pretty nifty. Let's maybe do that. Is Missy trying to tell you you don't need that chair?
And they're just trying to tell me that no one hasn't fed her yet.
Oh, Missy. Yep. Where are you, darling?
She's in front of the computers.
Okay. So let's build our... So this was the flower cluster that had like the 2 lilies in it. One front facing, one side on. Let's mat our fake photo and then put it on some foam.
We're in week 30, aren't we?
Week 30, Naomi John. Yes, week 30. If you missed Naomi's class last night, she was doing skins. If you don't know what skins are, you probably need to watch last night's class. It's a paint skin or a paste skin. And just don't look at the back. Don't look at the back. So then let's stick this with a similar-ish gap. And then we're going to put our, let's put our photo mat on. we're going to go on a nice big angle like that. And just sort of touch this one here. Because, let's have a look. Well, let's go up a bit. So we've got our fence here. And then we've got our record player and a bird. We have some flowers and that. But then we also, oh, he was in the middle. And then we also discovered that that looks good. That's pretty. So we need to start with our umbrella. And let's have it sitting up over here, but have it flat here. Right. What about there, wasn't it? Okay, and then let's put our fence on foam. These scissors have definitely done something they shouldn't. Yeah, you do that. Oh, do you want to get our t-shirt? One of our t-shirts? Or are they going to be a surprise, our new t-shirts?
I thought they should be a surprise.
Okay, we've got new t-shirts that I did today. Okay, so we've got like about 3/8 of an inch over here, gap. And let's take the foam from behind it where it's sitting on top of the photograph. Oh, yeah. Let's put some foam behind our record player. So on this side over here.
Mum, you probably haven't been looking at the comic section because you were busy taping, which is understandable. But just
This is the big record player. Small fence.
talking about field prices.
Oh. Quentin and I paid $2.06 yesterday for we run our car on because it runs better on it. We run her on the 95. It's the blue pump out of Shell, and we only use Shell. We prefer Shell 95 because it's a better quality. She just runs beautiful. Uses half as much fuel. She actually uses half the fuel when we run her on. So this bouquet doesn't have any leaves on it. It might have to start with, but I've just hacked them off. It might have had some ferny things. And then I've just got a little, it's not the smallest of these little roses, it's the one up. I'm just going to sit it there for extra dimension. I probably should have been putting gauze on under these things, but let's just live with the fact that, you know, we need to sort of make our lives a little easier. And I've put a little bit of foam behind a birdie, and he is facing left. So that goes there. What do we think? Yeah, fuel is getting expensive. But yeah, we paid what did I say? $2.06 we paid.
$2.80. Yikes.
Where's that?
Definitely all need to live wherever Lorraine's living because it was $1.59.
Yeah, that's South Australia. We're paying an awful lot here. And you know where the fuel comes into the country? A lot of fuel, the fuel for our state, and probably other states too. Do you know where it comes into the country? Here. A lot of fuel actually comes in here. We've got the a major bulk fuel storage facility here down at the wharf. Yeah. The cruise ships refuel when they come in here as well. So that's a lot of fuel.
Dawson's.
Diesel. Okay, so let's get our gap.
Tanya has a suggestion about using some gauze. Do we do gauze in the kit, Mum?
Yeah, we do.
But then it definitely needs gauze.
Yep. I said about gauze, and I said I might not. Just give me a chance, kid. We'll see if we tuck some gauze in afterwards. Let's do late gauze additions because we've got to put sequins on it.
It's kind of like how when you forget to ink something, so you come in with a blending brush and you just go.
No, you do that. We don't.
Okay.
I do that as well. Rightio. So let's put some foam behind our photo, and I'm just straddling between my fake photo and the back of the glitter card because if I don't, it'll fall off the glitter card because tape won't hold to glitter card. Oh, I don't know why I've done that. Okay. So we got this big flower bouquet thing. It's the big one of these. I'm going to go just here. So it sort of fits on. Let's put that there. I'm liking having things sticking off the page. But I'm not going to have that stick off the page. And then we've got this birdhouse is the bigger one because the small one's down here. This is probably a good way to see the use of lots of fussy cut items or colour cuts. Colour cuts would be really good for this if you hate fussy cutting. Or, it's not hate. Hate's not a nice word. If you're not, if you're not into fussy cutting, we have our colour cuts. I don't have one necessarily that exactly matches this, but I do have ones that would work.
The cottage garden one.
Cottage garden would definitely work. This would look really nice with cottage garden, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think it's very similar. Our wood grain I would probably put with this one with colour line.
I'm just putting the balloons down far enough to cover up where I broke one of the little balloon strings. Yeah, that's that one there. So he's foamed to the floral bouquet, not to the house. So I probably need to put a little bit of glue behind him here. Rightio.
Oh, definitely in Ridge, Victoria. The dearest they're paying at the moment is $2.35 for fuel. Although you can't handle the cold.
You will not handle the cold.
I complain about winter in Gladstone.
No, this is the coldest. It has never been this cold for this long. You might get this cold for a day. Actually, it's been colder. We've had our coldest days on record ever this winter. And never been cold for this long. Never been this cold. Just really not funny weather at all. We live in the subtropics because we like the subtropics. Although sometimes I whinge in summer, don't I? Okay, let's turn it around a little bit. And stick on our pink jumper. I have no idea what I'm doing with these titles. I've got to think about that. I might have to paint them. Thinking we might do like a mustardy colour in a pearlescent with little touches of pink and teal. Do a bit of a rainbow thing. Started with one colour and I'm talking about all the colours. Okay, so let's line this up. Okay, so let's stick this little guy up here first. So I'm going to stick him flat. Probably a bit big for glue, but oh well. The bottom of the basket reminds me of the bottom of a light bulb. I don't know if it's meant to. Then let's stick our photo on foam. So this is one of the bigger ones. Not out as far as this one. We want to not be the same. Like we don't want to be liney up. Let's put some foam behind our big balloon. Scissors have definitely had some sort of treatment that is not making me happy. Oh, do yourself. Play all the elevator music you want. You've trashed my scissors. I'm not a happy Dan.
I've trashed your scissors. Just testing them. There's a difference.
It's not straight. So we want to make sure that our balloon is hanging sort of straightish. You know, up and down. Now, what else was on that balloon? Let's look. Joyful, joyful. Oh, we got a bird up here. So bit of foam on his wing, his tail, and a little bit on his body. And then this little guy I'm going to put here. Tail, body, wing. And let's put him sort of here. So his wings creating contrast against the green, but he's sort of touching that in here. And then this is a smaller flower than the one we used over here. So remember we used a little pink flower. This is the smaller one. And we're going to put it here on foam, just so that people, when they're looking at the page, go, oh, that one's raised up. Oh, look at that. And it becomes like a find the little interesting element that's not part of the picture, that's, you know, popping up from the surface. Okay, so next step is let's deal with our title. That. And then we're going to do some snipping. But let's deal with the title and sit it aside to dry. Okay. So this one here is like a teal. I know we're out of these. We're waiting on more. This is like a yellowy orange color. Teal. And then let's use the coral for our pink. And just let them dry. Like once you've wet them and used them, just leave them to dry and it'll just go back down to its normal size. So let's paint it with the yellow first, the yellowy sunshine yellow. It's a bit of a sunflower yellow colour. Just dabs here and there. Are you right there?
Yeah.
Being all disruptive.
Okay.
Let's put a little bit of coral in a couple of places. Oh, it's a bit dark, isn't it? You'll be right. Wipe it off, and then let's get a little tiny bit of teal. And just pat a little bit of teal. And I'm just touching. We're going to have to dry this. There's going to be no moving this baby. Might have gone a bit far. Let's have a look. Let's put that over there. Just need to get a bit of teal over to here. Remember, it'll dry a little lighter. That's okay, Robin. No note required. The wind will be blowing when I glue my balloon down. Yep. I take it you cut your strings a little bit too, Tanya. Okay. Oh, it's meant to say hello to anyone over on YouTube. Is anyone there?
Yeah, this isn't Cherie.
Hello, Cherie. Hello, Liz. Sorry. Naughty me. Okay, I'm just going to lift it up and move it over to a dry spot. Very carefully. Don't do this if it's really, really wet. If you could leave yours to naturally dry, that'd probably be even better. So we won't be driving home till Monday. We'll finish the show on Sunday and then we'll drive home on Monday. Yep, I would never do that. I know people that finish a show on a Sunday, pack up, and then will drive like 10 hours home. Just kind of a little ridiculous. Rightio. So at this point in time, let's trim our page. What we're going to do is trim all our overhangy bits. So this one's flat. It's a nice easy trim. Could I have baby white, please, Nana John?
Don't we have anything?
No, they've used all our baby wipes. They discovered them. Our little friends. I just need to clean this up. I'm going to get it on my page.
Yep.
And could you rinse my paintbrush, please?
Oh my God.
Gosh. Thank you. Language. Yes, I'm that mum. I do hold my kids to a higher standard. Don't you wash that in the kitchen sink? Woe is me. See what I'm living with, people? Rightio. And then we're going to do our umbrella. I'm trying to have the scissors. So now with these raised up bits, trying to have the scissors nice and level and straight with the edge, not on an angle, or you'll see things you don't want to see. So nice and straight. And one more. It's bird wing. Rightio. Let's stick our title on, and I'm going to put the Big Joyful on foam. Yep, as nutty as that is. Nice little skinny mini bits. This is 12mm foam. I'm not a fan because I get more out of the 18mm. I know the 18mm's dearer, but I get more out of the 18mm when I cut it. But I didn't buy it this time.
We've got 3 vests here.
Yeah. We've misplaced our safety vests. We've got 3 of them.
We've got a whole lot more, mate.
Yeah, I know. They're not where they should be. And they should be where they were left. Who knows? I don't think we left them somewhere.
Hope not.
Well, I hope not too.
This one. Definitely tell I went to a craft show last.
Why?
2 safety pins in the front of it.
Who knows? Who knows? But I thought you were going to tell me it had paint on it. Okay. Joyful. And then let's stick this one flat. Because I'm not putting foam behind it. Okay, so I'm going to put the tweezers on. And then I'm going to apply the glue over here so I don't get it on my page. I'm just going to apply, oh, I can't see glue coming out because there is none. I'll apply a tiny bit of glue. To the wider parts. Kind of like I did with the font. Oh, that's a bit much glue. So what I'm going to have to do is sort of pat this on a surface to get some of the excess glue off. Pat it over here, get the excess glue off, and then we're going to stick it in here. Joyful, joyful. Reminds me of the Sister Act 2 movie. That's one of the songs. Oh, it's got my feather.
Gorgeous. Tanya says she can't wait to create. She's having a bit of a laugh because Debbie accidentally wrote one of the comments wrong that she said that fuel prices in Melbourne were $200 a litre.
I'm going to shove my feather in here. It's a bit big, but so I'm going to cut a bit off the bottom. And then I'm going to tuck it down in here. Put some glue on it. And slide it down in there. Then I'm going to put some foam on this flower. Yep. And then behind the flower and the feather, I'm just going to put a little dot of glue and hold that there. You can tell something's wrong with these because I've got feather all over them. Now I've got bits of feather everywhere. Right. Rightio. Let's get a piece of gauze. Yep, I'm happy. Not. Let's cut a strip off our gauze. It doesn't even want to cut gauze, these scissors. I think they've got glue or paint on them. They need to be cleaned before the next time I teach class. They weren't real good yesterday. It's happened in your class last week. What did you do last week?
Try fixing your gel medium top.
You were fixing the gel medium with my scissors. So we're just going to trash this piece.
They're loving the layout. It's such an easy and quick one. Good on them.
Yep. I need to go to bed early. Okay, so trash this a bit. Hack a bit off. Another bit. Hack it up in some little bits. Probably a good thing my scissors are trashed.
I'll probably swap them out. You can have mine to me.
No, yours are not in pristine condition. I'm not that gullible. I was not born yesterday.
They have only cut white.
Well, it'd be good if I got my other Timmies back from you. One of your partners in crime.
Because I only have one pair of Timmies.
Yeah, well, I own 3 pair. Well, actually, you've got 1 pair.
I earned those.
Yep, you stole them. Fair and square. From me. Tim Scissors.
I want my herb scissors back.
Twin, what's his herb scissors back?
We'll have to discuss that with Milton.
So a bit of glue under here, and we're going to fling a little bit of gauze in there. So we just got little scrappy bits of gauze, right?
Debbie, that's where you sleep. I never do that before I leave to go somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have trouble getting to sleep. And I'll think I haven't slept, and I have. but I will have trouble getting to
I'm
sleep.
pretty sure I'll be driving the first bit anyway.
You? No. I'll drive. Why would you be driving the first bit?
It depends which one of us is more awake.
I know for a fact we'll have to drag her out of bed. But once she's up, she'll be fine.
I'm very much, once I'm up, I don't have a nap. I cannot.
Rightio. So let's put another little bit. Let's get another. Oh, geez, I just really discombobulated that, didn't I? Let's tuck this little tiny piece in here. So it's just a matter of finding little spots we can tuck a bit of glue and just shoving a bit of gauze in there. And even putting a little bit of glue behind the foam. I've still got ribbon and string I haven't used, but it'll be right. You've got to have a bonus in the kit that you don't use, haven't you? Bit of glue. Bit of gauze. Bit of glue. Oh, I hope glue came out then. Yep, it did. Bit of gauze. Let's turn it around. And let's put a little bit in here. And let's tuck a little bit coming out of the bottom of this hot air balloon here.
We do have a few ladies leaving us at the moment, so good night.
Good night if you're leaving us. Sorry if I'm being a bit disheveled here. But sometimes this is the best way to add gauze. It does give you a little more control on where it is. You do use less gauze this way, like if you're getting to the end of your gauze supply and it's a bit scroungy. We do sell 10 of the sheets for $2, so, and it's good quality cotton gauze. Okay, let's get all the crumbs off. Rightio. Do we need sequins? I don't know if we need to think more on this page.
Looks really nice.
What's that?
Looks really nice.
Yeah, it's glue. It's matte medium. maybe a couple of sequins. Not that many. Rightio. Let's put some glue up here. This is a pretty full-on page, hey? That's a bit much glue. Oh, I can see the one there. Have you just been in the laundry?
Yeah.
Playing with washing powder.
Yeah.
Even though it's really cold here, something has flowered and triggered. It's one of Quentin's allergies. I think it's flowered out of season. So see how I'm just tucking the sequins? They might be out a little bit, but they're mostly sort of, you know, they don't line up. Let's see, I've got 3 here. And then I've got 1, 2, and 2, and then I might do a third one sort of here. 1, 2, 3. And I've got 1, 2, and then if you need to know where to put a sequin, remember you can just defocus your eyes and then refocus them. 3, 1, 2, 3. And then, and yes, this is sometimes how we can end up with even numbers on a layout, but that's a bit of an odd spot for it. But 2, bit of glue there. Let's do these 3 nice and tight. So for journaling, where I would put journaling is I would probably put my little date here. Like the date would definitely go here. And then I would possibly write on some strips. Like we've got some leftover white that's the background's out of. I'd write on a couple of, like cut some little like 1 centimeter or 3/8 inch strips. And then I'd have some little strips here with journaling. And then you can put a couple here. Put a little strip up here with a bit of story there. A little tiny bit here. Just write on some little strips of paper. Some little strips of cardstock from your layout. Cardstock that's already in the layout, so the background colour. But there we go. So I'll hold that up. So you can take some screenshots of what's on them. Remember that this is the bigger birdhouse up here, and this is the bigger floral cluster of those pink flowers. We've got here. Oh. Then we've got down here. Something on my feather. This is a smaller bird cage, birdhouse, and then this is the cluster that's got the 2 lilies, the sideways and the front-facing lily. This is the smaller pink rose. These 2 are the smaller, so this one and this one are the smaller pink rose, and this is the slightly bigger pink rose. So this is the bigger record player, and this is the cluster that's really got nothing coming out of it, and this is the smaller fence. Because the larger fence is on here with the smaller pink bouquet and the other bigger pink flower. And then show you the title so you can see how it's sort of variegated between that yellow and coral and tealy colour. Yeah. So there's no Friday night this week. Keep an eye on our Facebook page. Naomi and I will do lots of pictures of what's going on and that. We didn't get to unbox some boxes of stock today. Yep. But a lot of it's already pre-sold, I think. Maybe. Or some of it. I was asked today if we would be getting the Art by Marlene Advent calendar for this year, and yes, we will be. If you would like to let us know if you would like one, please message the store. Don't leave it as a comment in a video. Please send us a message, or when you're next talking to one of us on the phone, let us know that way. What else is there? What other messages are there? But yeah, keep an eye out because we've got lots. Obviously, Naomi and I are at a craft show, so yeah, we'll definitely be posting our new work shirts and lots of other bits and pieces and our progress in building our stand tomorrow. I think it's going to be interesting. I actually can't wait to see it because it's actually something we've never done before. And it's going to be interesting to see it sort of showcases one of our products really well. Or two of our products, actually. But, yeah. So, there we are. We're finished. Oh, you know what I might do is I'm just going to tuck my feather underneath my L. Stick a little bit to the foam there. And there. Okay. Oh, that's okay, Lee. We'll see you tomorrow night. Will you be doing the Advent videos again this year? Will we? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, we're going to do Advent videos as well. We'll do Advent unboxings as well this year. Yeah, so that'll be fun. So we'll definitely be doing that.
I will be more on top of the paperwork this time. Well,
we're gonna really look at it. But apparently the project is in the first window this year. They've sort of learnt that. So apparently the big thing's in the beginning.
Awesome. I have a journal to create.
Thank you, Cheryl. Lovely page with these pretty papers. We will, yes, Debbie, we'll bring home we won't bring home an empty car. We'll bring home a car full of packaging and pizza boxes that people drop off to us at the show. Need a jumper. Oh, Lee, we're going to pack lots of jumpers and jackets and things.
Oh, yeah.
Might even chuck in a blanket. So if you came along and I didn't see you comment, or Naomi John didn't, hello, and thank you for coming along and sharing class with us. If you left a lovely comment, thank you. Really, really appreciate it. Don't forget, spread the word, about how great and fun it is in the creative family and, about our products. This is Mintay, and we love Mintay. So, yeah. Oh, it's our titles. The titles are ours. I don't know if they've made it online yet, Joyful. But, yeah, so thank you very much for coming along. And, yes, I'm the person that doesn't like to hang up the phone. See you both on Sunday. Drive safely. We will. Thank you, Di. We will drive safely. We'll have a great weekend. We're going to drive very carefully, giving ourselves plenty of time to get down there. Taking lots of jumpers. Yes, definitely. So take care. Stay safe. Love yous all. And hopefully we get to see a lot of you this weekend at the Morayfield Craft Show. If not, we'll see you at the end of August in Melbourne maybe, or see you online. Thank you.